Welcome to Global Intel. Today, we explore a volatile hotspot, the South China Sea. With $3.36 trillion in trade at stake, is this region a potential conflict zone? Or can diplomacy prevail? Hit that subscribe button, and let's uncover the stakes together. The South China Sea spans 1.4 million square miles. It carries 33% of global maritime trade, $3.36 trillion annually. This region is critical for energy, with 80% of China's imports flowing through. Beneath its waves lie 28 billion barrels of oil and 2 quadrillion cubic feet of gas, essential resources. The Spratly and Paracel Islands are rich in these resources, but multiple nations claim ownership. China's 9-line claims most of the sea, rejecting international rulings. Recent clashes include a blockade of Filipino vessels in August 2024. The U.S. patrols these waters with 12 carrier groups, emphasizing freedom of navigation, while China conducts military drills with Russia. Could these disputes ignite a conflict? 3 factors fuel tensions in the region. First, China's assertiveness is rising. Since 2012, they've built 7 artificial islands in the Spratlys. These islands are heavily armed, despite China's earlier pledges. In 2024, clashes escalated when Chinese vessels threatened Filipino resupply missions. The second factor is U.S. involvement. The U.S. conducts freedom of navigation operations to challenge China's claims. Warships, like the USS Ronald Reagan, patrol near disputed reefs. New alliances, like AUKUS, counter China's growing influence. Vietnam's 1992 deal show cooperation is viable. Ongoing ASEAN-China talks aim at establishing a binding code of conduct. Stabilizing role. China relies on $4 trillion in annual trade through the sea. The U.S. refrains from direct confrontations to avoid escalation. Despite tensions, China sometimes exhibits restraint, indicating a preference for stability. To prevent escalation, ASEAN must finalize the code of conduct by 2026. Joint resource developments can share wealth without conflict. The U.S. should balance military presence with diplomatic efforts, while China must adhere to maritime laws. Individuals can support transparent trade practices and sustainable fishing to reduce tensions. Strengthened ASEAN cooperation can stabilize the region. We believe that while tensions are real, they do not guarantee war. Diplomacy and cooperation can keep the powder keg cold. That wraps up today's deep dive. Did this exploration of the South China Sea ignite your thoughts? Give us a thumbs up and share this video. Join the conversation. Will conflict arise in the South China Sea, or can peace prevail? Follow Global Intel for more, and see you next time. Economic interdependence plays. Lastly, weak multilateral frameworks amplify conflicts. The 2002 ASEAN-China Declaration encourages peaceful dispute resolution, but violations have occurred. In 2024, China fired flares at a Philippine aircraft. Recent failures in ASEAN show disunity, raising concerns over a potential conflict. Recent incidents underline the risks. In August 2024, Chinese ships blocked Filipino vessels at Sabina Shoal. The Philippines deemed this illegal, escalating tensions. Vietnam's activities at Spratly Reefs have drawn Chinese protests. Indonesia faces incursions into its waters, sparking military patrols. While these incidents could lead to miscalculations, no direct military clash has happened since 1996. At Global Intel, we find a volatile mix. Can tensions be contained? The idea that conflict is inevitable may be exaggerated. The 2002 declaration has prevented major wars for 2 decades. Joint resource agreements like Malay